Hello and welcome back to the Toffee Blues YouTube channel, your source for all things Everton. My name's Thomas, back with another EFC 24/7 daily report, and today we're going to jump straight back into the transfer rumours. Plenty flying around at the moment, pretty much to start the window, and today is no different. So we're going to start off with our headline rumour of the video today, which you will have seen in the thumbnail and the title. Idrissa Gueye is linked with a move out of PSG. Le Temps Sport are claiming that PSG sporting director Leonardo is open to selling Gueye this summer. Obviously, he's done well in the French capital, but apparently they're looking to sell him on, potentially to kind of level out the books a bit. Obviously, they're big spenders, PSG, and they might want to fund more transfers this summer. And he's a good player, but he's clearly not seen as the most valuable in their squad, and they're going to look to move him on. So he could potentially come back to Everton now. Let us know what you think about this one. Would you take Gueye back at Everton? Obviously, most people were quite disappointed when he left. Obviously, he was a very important player for us, and obviously our midfield hasn't really looked the same since. He's obviously a year older now as well. What wage would he kind of demand, and whether the fee would represent good value for money? We got around 27 million, I think it was, for him in the first place. So it'll be interesting to see how much he is available for now. So we'll have to see how this one develops. This has been a rumour for quite a while now, but it's not confirmed whether it's true or not. But it's definitely been floating around for a while. So we'll have to see how that one develops. Another rumour which has been kind of going around for a bit now, linking Everton and Leeds United with the Wigan striker Joe Elhart. He's now apparently set for Leeds. Football Insider reporting that Everton have missed out for him, with Leeds have offered £1 million plus bonuses, which could reach their £5 million valuation that Wigan have set after certain circumstances are met, obviously. And there's not much to say about this rumour. Obviously, Wigan are looking to sell players after their relegation, which has been confirmed now at the time of recording. Their 12-point deduction has been upheld, so they're looking to sell players to potentially raise money in their relegation down to League One. Young prospect, 18 years old. Obviously, not much to say about that rumour, but Everton have missed out on him now, and he's probably set for Leeds United. Another player that Everton are set to miss out on as well, Emile Hoyte, a name I always get wrong. He's now pretty much set for Tottenham. It's been confirmed by a bunch of different sources like the Telegraph. Fabrizio Romano said it as well. I think the deal's around £12 million plus Kyle Walker-Peters from now go to Spurs in the summer. And obviously they've got quite a few centre midfielders at the moment, which kind of gave us hope that we might be able to find a deal for Højbjerg instead of him going to Spurs. But apparently they're also looking to move Ndombele along on the winter. So that's a midfield recruit that we have missed out on. Obviously, midfield is a massive position for us now, as I mentioned when I was talking about Idrissa Gueye. Obviously, we desperately need a central midfielder. Probably, in my opinion, the most important position that we have to sign this summer. But obviously, it's not going to be Højbjerg. We're going to have to move on to other targets, whether it is Allen or someone like that. And then, obviously, the ongoing rumour that refuses to go away, Gabriel. Kind of a few different kind of conflicting reports coming out every day, but today apparently ESPN are claiming that Ancelotti has made defensive reinforcements his priority this summer, and that Gabriel is his top target, so we'll be looking to beat them out. Obviously, they're kind of looking for £25 million. Manchester United and Napoli previously interested, and now reportedly Arsenal as well. There's a couple of reports now linking Arsenal, claiming that they're actually leading the way for Gabriel. Obviously, Arsenal have a bit of a rebuilding job that Arteta has spoken about in the past. Apparently they've now come in and are interested in Gabriel and are allegedly leading the way, claim Inside Football and other sources as well, claiming that he's now going to look to move to Arsenal. Obviously they have European football just about, obviously after winning the FA Cup, which we can't provide him. We can't provide him Champions League football, we can't provide him Europa League football, and if there are clubs that are interested in him who are going to offer him a starting role in the squad, as obviously we would, if there's other clubs like Arsenal that are going to offer that, he's probably going to move there, but not too much about those rumours yet. We'll have to see how they kind of develop. But also, just to kind of touch on it, obviously Branislav Ivanovic allegedly made some comments yesterday about joining Everton and not receiving an offer from Red Star Belgrade. I'm not actually sure if it's actually been confirmed yet. He was linked with a move to Everton not too long ago. Then it went quiet a bit after the Echo claimed that the rumours weren't really true. And then someone quoted some obscure source saying that he'd literally done an interview and he'd said, yeah, he's going to move to Everton. That's how he's going to develop his career. But, reliable sources like Alan Myers have come out and claimed that isn't true. The interview was completely made up, and there's nothing to worry about there. Obviously, 36 now, playing at centre-back. Wouldn't be the end of the world on a free transfer, but not really the calibre of player that we're looking for. And as we mentioned many times, centre midfield, right midfield, and potentially a right back where we're going to look to recruit. Obviously, not too much development on that yet, but Idrissa Gueye is definitely an interesting prospect. So definitely let us know what you think about that. What would be a good fee, do you think, for the player? Could we get a better deal than we did? Obviously, selling him for 27 million. He's a year older. He has a lot more experience. Obviously, he played very well in the Champions League this season, which PSG also are still competing in, so that could lead to some delay in a potential deal. They're not going to want to sell him before the Champions League campaign is complete. So we might, get development on this in the next few weeks after the Champions League's over to see how PSG perform, whether they want to raise money or not. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to let us know what you think in the comments about all these rumours. Are we still carrying on in our pursuit for Gabriel now? He's potentially moving to Arsenal or Manchester United or Napoli. Or do we move on, look for another target? Would you go back in for Idrissa Gueye if he is available at a potentially cut price deal? Might be lower than what we sold him for, might end up being good value for money. And then obviously, Hoyte is a player we've now pretty much missed out on. Who would you look for in centre midfield? If not Idrissa Gueye, if not Alan, who are the names that we are linked with? Who would you look for next? So thank you very much for watching. Check out all our social media in the description below. As always, and we'll be back tomorrow with another EFC 24/7 daily report. So thank you very much for watching and goodbye.